Nizhny Novgorod in Russia, where, well, she's doing amazing things, for all puns intended. Amazing, good morning. Good morning, Amazing. Can you hear me? I think Amazing is still having issues trying to connect with me.
Hello, Mr. Namdi. Good morning.
Or should I say Zdravstvuyte? We seem to be having some network issues.
It's good afternoon from here, from the Republic of Moldova. We hope everything is going on well there.
Well, everything is fine. You shouldn't be speaking English to me. I expected to hear Kagdela.
Okay, so maybe we learned some new words. Spasiba, pajausta, some little.
I don't know why you're thanking me and telling me.
Okay, right now.
I don't know why you're telling me thank you and I'm welcome when I've not done anything yet.
I didn't hear that.
No, I mean you're telling me thank you and I'm welcome. You said spasiba and pajausta.
No, I said spasiba, pajausta. Spasiba, of course, is thank you, and then you're welcome. So I said the two of them.
Yeah, I know. I'm wondering, what did I do? But anyway, basically, I mean, can you hear me clearly there? We seem to be having some audio issues. We'll go on a very short break to sort this out. Business Morning will be right back. Technical issues sorted. Still the Business Morning special. Still talking to Amazing Grace Ajayi in Nizhny Novgorod in Russia. So Amazing, let me jump straight into it. Tell us a bit about this fake news panel first before we go into the details of how it affects us over here. Amazing, can you hear me? Amazing. Give us a brief overview. That's all I want.
You can't hear in the studio.
Question is,
It was the Global Digital Forum that we had here at Nizhny Novgorod, the first of its kind. And of course, it was all about the Global Fact Checking Network. And that event saw a lot of people gathered from around the countries, maybe over 200 professionals, journalists, AI technology, and we had to talk about a lot about fake news, curbing fake news, and what fake news have done to the world. I was able to speak on the first day fake news, and of course deploying the use of local initiatives to curb fake news in the different countries. Well, I also spoke about a danger of a single story can begin to tell its story, Russia can begin to tell its story, America can begin to tell its story, and generally it was just an eventful forum for all of us.
very, very long delay. But let me ask this question. I hope you can hear me. What exactly is the general opinion of Nigerian media in that space?
The general what?
Yeah. How is Nigeria seen when talking about all this fake news?
You mean the general opinion of people who attended the
Of,
event?
of their opinion on the Nigerian media.
The general what? Guessing you're speaking about.
Short break. Various technical delays. Amazing Grace Ajayi is still with us from Russia. Amazing. Can you hear me now? Fantastic, fantastic. Good to hear you. How do I say this? Izvini. I got that right? Izvini, sorry. Izvinitis Zazadeshku. You know what that means, right? You know what that means? It means sorry for the delay. Yeah. All right, good to have you. Good to have you back. So let's start here. I was asking, what is the opinion, talking about fake news now? You mentioned the whole conference was addressing the issue of fake news. What is the opinion of, once again, sorry for the delays, Vinite Zazadeshko, that means the same thing, don't worry. Amazing Grace Ajay is still here with me from Russia. Amazing. Have our village people left our connection now?
Definitely have.
Thank God for that.
So maybe bad connection because I'm actually on my way
Okay.
to Soski Memorial. It's a place in Mordovia Republic where they built a memorial, just trying to appreciate the sacrifices of the men and women of this region who dug the ground with their bare hands in the winter during the Second World War just to prevent the Nazis from coming into their territory. So it's a village, so it's a bit, I think network connection is not so strong here.
Well, I mean, at least there's network connection in a village. So I was asking before we went on the break, like you at a conference where you spoke, talking about fake news and how it's affecting the media. So and I was asking, in this day and age of global media, what is the impression the global media space has of Nigerian media?
So the impression that they have is nothing short of what we already know. They think that the Western media have proliferated so much so that every report that we get is Western based. You understand? So when I spoke to them, I told them about citing the example of Chimamande's Adichie's book, The Danger of a Single Story. And I told them about how it had to take Afia TV to come to Russia last year, make some good stories, and then people are beginning to see that, oh, well, Russia is not all about the war, the fight, but there are people, there are good people, there's the culture, and all of that stuff. But the general perception of the global media is that the Nigerian media actually maybe do not also fact check before they take some of these stories right on from the Western media.
You know, I'm so sad to say that I can't disagree with them. And you know, I'm not trying to say anything bad about myself or yourself or any of our colleagues here. But the truth is, even I'm very critical a lot of times about the slant with which we take our stories. You know, I've seen a lot of respected journalists, especially during the last US elections. We saw how a lot of things that Trump is winning lawsuits for now were carried as news in the Nigerian media. So, I mean, for them to say we don't fact check, it's heavily westernized, I can't really argue with them. So let me ask you now, since this is the issue, is there any solution that was put forward about, you know, how this impression can change? Because if we're not seen as independent media, that might be a big issue for us.
Yes. But one of the issues, very big issue is collaboration. So when I spoke, I told them that we already have a partnership with RT and TV Bricks. I also cited the example of the last time that there was a drone attack in Moscow and how the mainstream media, talking about the Western media, had already taken headlines on drone.
Amazing. I seem to be having issues connecting with you.
Lots of people injured and all of that. But what I did personally to fact check that story was to call a colleague of ours in TV Bricks. That's not. Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Please go ahead. Continue.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Can you hear me? Oh, yes. So I said to them that when there was the drone attack in Moscow, I had to call our colleague in TV Bricks, one of the TV stations that we have a partnership with, and I asked and I said, Yana, can you tell me what the true situation is in Moscow? And she said, well, it's not the major, the center Moscow, as it is called, but it's like the oblast, maybe some outskirts of Moscow. So, but you see what unverified story can do to a people, because all over the Western media, the headlines was that a drone attack was in Moscow, for instance. So what we need to do is to partner with some of these news agencies, just like Afia TV is already doing with TV Breaks. And we already spoke to the Mordovia television channel yesterday. I was at their television studio to partner and to broker some sort of partnership with them as to content exchange. But I must also tell you, Mr. Nnamdi, that as much as one of the things that is dearest to my heart on this trip is that as much as Russia wants us to partner with them as Africa, I'm also wanting to see Russia partner with Africa back. I always use the slangs, just as I said a few minutes ago when I was making a speech at the memorial. I said, in Igbo, we say,
Lost Amazing Grace Ajayi. Unfortunately, she's crisscrossing, traversing, and moving within some areas, perhaps signal disruption. We hope to get her back. I did say we'll be crossing over to Natalie Uku at the ICC. We'll finish her report. We'll cross over to her after that, and hopefully we'll have Amazing Grace Ajayi when we return.